Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 22nd through the 28th. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, for this reading, I'm using the Tarot of Mermaids along with the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, I do have the Ten of Cups. So relationship matters, family matters, very significant for many of you here this week. Let's see what else we have here, Gemini. All right, so definitely could be reading for a very specific group of Geminis here this week. So if you're a Gemini that can't resonate with this reading, definitely please watch your other signs. Don't dislike the video just because you can't resonate with it. Please watch your other signs. Let's see here. So we have this Ten of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords, definitely reading for some Gemini females. And then we have the Eight of Swords here. Okay. So Eight of Swords, especially you Gemini females, you could be overthinking things. Eight of Swords, maybe stuck in your head a little bit too much. Overthinking, maybe experiencing some anxiety, some fear. You might feel stuck or confused. So try to stay out of your head. You could be worrying unnecessarily here. We have the Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck as well. And so maybe you're worried about a relationship, worried about your children, worried about maybe a family member. Definitely worrying, so needing to stay out of your head. Maybe needing to go off, spend some time alone, Gemini, ground your energy. Here we have the Hanged Man as the overall energy. So some of you that I'm reading for may be needing to look at the larger picture. You might need to have a fresh perspective. With the Hanged Man in this position, you will have some sort of enlightenment that comes in for you here this week. By the end of the week, you might view something in a very different light. Maybe needing to pause and reflect, maybe needing to take a step back. Other Geminis maybe needing to surrender to the universe, needing to go with the flow. We also have the Page of Cups here. So if you've been waiting on news, communication, an offer to come in, I feel like it's on its way. But you're going to have to first maybe let go, go with the flow, remain open. So maybe you're waiting on hearing from a loved one, something like that. Or if it is a family matter, it could be something to do with your child as well. We're starting out with the Five of Wands. So very, very interesting. Five of Wands, petty arguments, misunderstandings. Now we do have Mercury in retrograde. And so this energy is there. So pick and choose your battles. Those of you that are coupled, pick and choose your battles. Watch your communication. Watch how you're saying something. That goes for with family members, those closest to you, those that you're around quite a bit, Gemini. Watch your communication. But here we have death. So some of you could be maybe involved with a Scorpio. Others, though, this is an ending. I think that this is an ending to challenges, to difficulties, to misunderstandings. If you're a Gemini that has been dealing with jealousy or competition, we see death here, but death is a process. I don't see death as something that happens overnight, but this is a very powerful energy. And so this is something ending and something else beginning, or great change, transformation here. And so I feel like some of you have maybe been battling. There's been conflicts or misunderstandings, and there's an end with that. Here we do have the King of Swords here. So reading for some male Geminis. Others, I mean, this could be your husband, this could be your partner. There's been some misunderstandings. Here we have the Eight of Cups, which could be you moving on, moving forward. Some of you maybe with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Cups, letting go. Just, letting go, moving on, focusing on the future. Maybe leaving something behind that's no longer serving you. Could have been a relationship where there was a lot of conflict, a lot of misunderstanding. Some of you are letting go, moving forward. We see you weighing the options with the Two of Pentacles here. So yeah, I see some of you moving on, moving forward, weighing the options. I'm definitely reading for a few Geminis where there might be like a love triangle situation, and maybe people have been competing for your attention, or there's been arguments with one person because of another. And so we see you putting an end to that for some of you. I feel like this is you taking a step back. Now, maybe you're going to disconnect from both of them. Other Geminis, I see you disconnecting from one person in particular. Maybe you guys clash. Maybe you guys don't get one another, especially right now at this time with Mercury in retrograde. And so this is you going off, spending some time alone, and weighing your options as far as what you're going to do next. We have that Two of Pentacles with the Three of Swords, which can indicate juggling. Three of Swords can be a three-party situation. But this is you contemplating here with the Eight of Cups, death, letting go of at least one of them. You could be letting go of someone in particular, and even after a time of you spending some time alone, because you need to gain that clarity or that perspective. So some of you are going to go off. Maybe you've been having difficulties with someone, so you're going to go off. You're going to reflect. You're going to pause and contemplate what you should do next. And then for some, you might choose to pursue somebody else. I do see like face-to-face interaction here for some of you. And so those of you that are choosing to maybe pursue someone new, you might be making this decision after some sort of communication face-to-face. I don't really see electronic communication. I see lots of actually face-to-face communication here. And so, yeah, I mean, that's all very interesting. We have the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, I mean, this can absolutely speak about an ending to a relationship. But what I'm really getting with this is you feeling alone. So maybe someone's not getting you. Someone's not vibing with you. There's a clashing of energy. And so for some of you, you're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to move on. And that's why maybe you're feeling a little lonesome. But I mean, if you guys aren't getting one another, I feel like what is needed is taking a step back. And when you do surrender and let go, I mean, the universe can be presenting you with a new opportunity here in love. And that could be with a fellow air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That could be with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. That's what I see here. Now, those of you that there is maybe something going on in the workplace, Five of Wands energy, jealousy, competition. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, maybe feeling a lack financially. You've maybe been trying to move up within your career, maybe trying to progress within your career here and grow. Three of Swords, disappointment because I feel like some of you are waiting. But news is on its way. We have that Page of Cups and we have the Page of Wands. So news that you were anticipating. So in particular, those Geminis that, you know, you and your family, you've been waiting to maybe move up within your career, waiting on this great change. I feel like here with the Hanged Man, this is just a temporary wait. And when you let go, you know, that's when things will happen for you here. So don't lose faith. News is on its way. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Gemini, for this week. Additional guidance for Gemini for this week. Isn't that interesting, Gemini? Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Isn't that something? I feel like this resonates so much, Gemini, because what's needed, what Spirit is asking you to do is surrender and let go. Once you give it to God or whatever you believe in, once you let go and give it to higher forces is when that news, that opportunity is going to come in for you. So don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. This is you needing to surrender to the divine, higher forces. Let them kind of, let them come in. Let that divine intervention basically take place, okay? All right, Gemini, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.